If there is an abortion, it is against Islam, it is against the Christians. So let's solve this problem together. We should. If there is a pollution, this is our air, and we are going to solve these problems with us. I mean, the Christian perspective, Jewish perspective, and Islamic perspective. We are going to do these kind of things together. If there is a social problem or terrorism or things like that, let's come together, and we should say that Islam is not like that. The Christians are not like that. We know that. I mean, all Jewish people are not same. All Muslims are not same. So we have to, whenever we come together, the worst dialogue is better than without communication. This is my experience, personal experience. I mean, the worst dialogue is better than without communication. So that's why we should always be together. But we should protect and preserve our identity, Islamic shakhsiyah, Islamic personality. We will not, if we go the interfaith dialogues and if we pray together, this is going to be against, because they are praying someone else, and we are praying someone else. So that's why, I mean, this is not going to be reasonable. But we can come together and we can say, this is Islam and this is Christianity, and we have some common points, and let's solve the problems from that point of view. We are ready to solve these kind of problems. So it shouldn't be a kind of missionary activity for us also. Okay, I'm going to deal with the Christians and the Jews in order to attract the religion. This is not good, actually. But if they want to be converted to Islam, of course it is Islam. The gate of Islam is always open. But the interfaith dialogue should be different. We are not trying to match the people, and the people shouldn't try to match to us. And we are going to come together, and we are going to solve our common problems. So this should be like that. Anything else? This conversation, alhamdulillah, it is participate. You promised last time we are going to ask.
Well, I was thinking how we always have like liberals and conservatives, like conservatives and fundamentalists in Islam, and I mean, especially in this day and age, like the conservative and the fundamentalist extremists, we see them as bad. It comes on TV or you read a newspaper article, even if somebody brings that up, in terms of Islam anyway, like conservative Muslims or fundamentalist Muslims, quote unquote. But just as bad, I mean, just how bad you perceive that, like liberal extremism, religious-wise, is also just as bad. I mean, we let that go or, pass that by. It's okay. Kind of need that to negate that. No, it's just as bad as fundamentalist or conservative extremism. And you have to keep that in mind, because if we start accepting that, the center will shift to left.
Right. You remember my first presentation, 2 weeks before, it was about diversity. And what we are going to see in fundamentalists or liberal or the other kind of tendencies, we are going to see that this is the reality, this is part of it. But if some people try to make all of the people liberal or fundamentalist or conservatist, this is wrong. And we are going to see, because what creates the fundamentalism is not the religion. Even if for the Christian fundamentalists, the social things make them fundamentalists. Political things make them fundamentalists. And for the Muslims, it is the same. The poverty, the scarcity, and these kind of things promote the extremism and the fundamentalism. That's why we have to see these kind of things. Otherwise, we cannot say that, okay, this is the all the Muslims are. So this is what the media is doing today. They show some pictures from the Muslim world, all Muslims. They just show one picture and they try to say all Muslims are like that. Indirectly, they are saying like that. But all Muslims are not like that. And all Muslims are not the IRA and ETA in Spain. They are not fighting each other. Like this is a kind of understanding we should have. I mean, we should have a broad perspective, and we should see these kind of colors. They are the realities, but we shouldn't destroy this colorful picture. This is a kind of understanding. Yeah.
Well, I guess what I was trying to say was, you're talking about the middle way, or to be moderate. Well, what I'm trying to say is, since in this atmosphere, in this environment, we were more accepting towards like the left or the liberal way, the center or the moderate line is actually shifting towards liberalism in Islam. So that would be really bad for Islam for wartime, because we in our minds at least shouldn't accept liberalism or the liberal way of thinking.
Yeah, that's what I try to say. Actually, it should be protected for every kind of understandings together. It should look like that. Otherwise, the balance is going to be destroyed. If every people are going to be one way, this is not going to be good, of course. Anything else? You? Okay. Thank you. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka